Welcome to Tiny Home Reveal. Imagine walking into what looks like an ordinary tiny house. A cozy living room, a beautiful kitchen, warm wooden walls. Nothing seems unusual until someone presses a single button. Suddenly, the bedroom rises into the ceiling. The living room doubles in size, and you realize this tiny house has something most luxury mansions don't: an actual elevator. Today, we're revealing how this incredible design works, why more tiny homes are using vertical technology than ever before, and whether an elevator in a tiny house is a brilliant innovation or an expensive gimmick. By the end of this video, you'll see tiny home living in a completely different way. Let's begin the reveal. Before we reveal how this incredible tiny house works, take a second to subscribe to Tiny Home Reveal. Every week, we uncover the world's most innovative, beautiful, and unbelievable tiny homes. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's continue the reveal. One tiny house changed everything. At first glance, this home doesn't look revolutionary. It's about 344 square feet, built on wheels, beautiful craftsmanship, large windows, modern finishes. Exactly what you'd expect from a premium tiny home. But this house is hiding one of the smartest space-saving ideas ever created. Not under the stairs, not behind a bookshelf, above your head. Instead of climbing into a sleeping loft every night, the owners simply press a button. The queen-size bed slowly lowers from the ceiling. When morning comes, another button press, and the entire bedroom disappears. Within seconds, the same space transforms into a bright, open living room. It's one of those ideas that makes you stop and think, why isn't every tiny house built like this? This system is known as an elevator bed, and it completely changes how a tiny home functions. Unlike a traditional loft that permanently occupies valuable space, the elevator bed only exists when you actually need it. During the day, there's no bedroom taking up precious square footage. Instead, you gain an open living area that feels dramatically larger than the home's actual size. But here's what makes this design even more impressive. The bed isn't the only thing transforming. As the platform rises, the headboard folds into a full-size desk. Now your bedroom has become a home office. The seating area underneath becomes a comfortable lounge. And with a pull-out sofa, the same space can even serve as a guest bedroom. Think about that for a second. One area for completely different functions. Bedroom, office, living room, guest room, all controlled with a single button. That isn't just clever engineering. That's intelligent design. Now here's something that surprised me. The lifting mechanism itself isn't nearly as expensive as most people imagine. The elevator bed system costs roughly $3,500 before installation. For a feature that effectively creates multiple rooms within the footprint of one, that's a remarkable use of space. And judging by the growing number of custom builders offering similar systems today, this isn't just an experimental idea anymore. It's becoming one of the smartest innovations in modern tiny home living. But as impressive as this elevator bed is, it's only the beginning, because the next design takes vertical living in a direction almost nobody sees coming. Believe it or not, someone built an elevator for their dog. Can an elevator really make life easier for both people and pets in a tiny house? Let's find out. The dog elevator. Yes, it's real. Just when you think you've seen everything, someone builds an elevator for their dog. At first, it sounds ridiculous. Who puts an elevator inside a tiny house just for a pet? But once you understand the problem, it actually makes perfect sense. Most tiny homes place the bedroom in a loft. It's a smart way to save space. But those steep ladders and narrow staircases create a challenge many people never think about. Dogs. Young dogs might jump up without hesitation. Older dogs, not so much. Small breeds, dogs recovering from injuries, or pets with arthritis. Climbing into a loft every night simply isn't realistic. That means one of two things. Either your dog sleeps downstairs alone, or you carry them up and down every single day. That's where one tiny homeowner came up with an unexpected solution. A compact, motorized platform built beside the staircase. With the press of a button, the platform quietly lifts the dog to the sleeping loft. No jumping, no struggling, no risk of injury. It's simple, it's practical, and honestly, it's pretty adorable. But here's the surprising part. This idea isn't really about dogs. It's about accessibility. Because if a tiny elevator can safely lift a dog, it can also help someone carrying heavy laundry. It can move groceries upstairs. It can transport storage bins. Some homeowners are even adapting these compact lift systems to improve accessibility for elderly family members or people with limited mobility. Suddenly, that funny little dog elevator starts looking like something much more important. It shows how tiny homes are beginning to solve problems that traditional layouts often ignore. And that's exactly where modern tiny home design is heading. Not just smaller, smarter, but what if you wanted something even bigger? Not a platform, not a hidden lift, a real elevator. The kind you'd expect inside a luxury home. Believe it or not, those already exist. And some of them don't even need an elevator shaft. The next 3 elevator designs are so advanced, they could completely change the future of tiny home living. Let's take a closer look. 3 real elevators you can install today. When most people hear the words tiny house elevator, they picture something custom built, expensive, and completely unrealistic. But that's no longer true. Residential elevator technology has changed dramatically over the last few years. Today, there are compact systems designed specifically for homes where every square foot matters. Let's look at the 3 most interesting options. Elevator 1, the shaftless elevator. Imagine adding an elevator without building a giant concrete shaft through your home. That's exactly what a shaftless elevator does. Instead of running inside a traditional elevator shaft, it travels along guided rails mounted directly to the structure. No machine room, no deep pit, no massive renovation. 4 2-level tiny homes or accessory dwelling units. It's one of the most practical solutions available. The entire system occupies about the same floor space as a small closet, which means instead of sacrificing your living room to a staircase, you can keep that valuable square footage. And that's a huge advantage in a compact home. Elevator 2, the glass vacuum elevator. Now this is the one that stops people scrolling. Imagine standing inside a clear glass cylinder. You press a button, the doors close, and instead of cables pulling you upward, air pressure quietly lifts you through the center of your home. It almost looks like science fiction, but it's completely real. These are called pneumatic vacuum elevators because they don't require a traditional shaft or machine room. They can fit into surprisingly compact spaces. And visually, nothing else compares. The elevator doesn't just move you between floors. It becomes the centerpiece of the home itself. Of course, luxury comes at a price. Systems like these can cost tens of thousands of dollars depending on the installation. But for homeowners building a premium, multi-level tiny home, it's one of the most striking architectural features money can buy. Elevator 3, the smart mini elevator. If the first option focuses on practicality, and the second focuses on style, this third one tries to combine both. Modern machine room-less elevators have become smaller, quieter, and smarter than ever before. Some now include touchscreen controls, voice commands, app connectivity, and whisper-quiet motors that make the ride feel almost effortless. For permanent tiny homes built on foundations, these systems are becoming an increasingly realistic option. They're no longer just about convenience. They're about future-proofing a home for every stage of life. But even these elevators, impressive as they are, can't prepare you for what's coming next. Because someone looked at the idea of building upward and asked, why stop at 2 floors? The result is one of the most unbelievable tiny homes ever built. A 3-story house, standing on a footprint barely larger than a parking space. And that's exactly where we're going next. The tiny house that reaches for the sky. Everything we've looked at so far, the elevator bed, the dog elevator, the glass lift, they're all solving the same problem. How do you create more space without making the house bigger? But one company decided to ask a different question. What if we stopped thinking sideways and started thinking upward? The answer is unlike anything you've seen so far. Meet the DQ Tower. From a distance, it doesn't even look like a tiny house. It looks like a modern architectural tower. Tall, slim, elegant, and unbelievably compact. Now here's the part that amazed me. The entire building sits on a footprint of roughly 13 feet by 13 feet. That's about the size of a single parking space. Yet somehow, designers managed to build 3 complete floors above it. Just let that sink in. A 3-story home, on the footprint of a parking space. How is that even possible? Let's take a tour. Ground floor. The moment you walk inside, it doesn't feel cramped. Natural light pours through large glass doors. The kitchen, dining area, and living room all flow together in one open space. Built-in storage is everywhere. Nothing feels wasted. Every cabinet, every shelf, every wall has a purpose. This is where clever design beats square footage. Second floor. Now we move upstairs. Instead of squeezing everything together, the designers created a surprisingly comfortable bathroom, a full shower, a modern vanity, a flushing toilet, all inside a building that's barely wider than a parking space. It's hard to believe until you actually see it. Third floor. Then comes the reward. The master bedroom, high above the ground, surrounded by windows. Private, quiet, filled with natural light. Instead of feeling trapped, you actually feel elevated, literally and emotionally. That's the magic of building vertically. But it gets better. This isn't just about fitting more rooms inside a tiny footprint. The DQ Tower was also designed with efficiency in mind. Its insulated walls, ventilated exterior, and carefully engineered construction help regulate temperature while reducing energy use. Even more impressive, the home arrives almost completely finished. Furniture, appliances, storage, everything is ready when it's installed. Imagine having a 3-story tiny home delivered, placed by crane, and ready to move into. That's no longer science fiction. It's happening today. Of course, innovation has a price. The DQ Tower starts at around 150,000 euros before land and site preparation. Is it expensive? Absolutely. But that's not really the question. The real question is, what are you getting? You're getting 3 levels, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a premium architectural design, and a home that occupies less land than most backyard sheds. For some buyers, that's a lifestyle worth investing in. But after seeing all of these incredible designs, one important question still remains. Would any of these elevators actually make sense for the average tiny homeowner? Or are they simply beautiful ideas that look better on YouTube than they do in real life? Let's break it down honestly. Would you actually want an elevator in a tiny house? So, after everything we've seen today, the big question is simple. Does a tiny house really need an elevator? The answer depends on what you want from your home. Let's break it down. The elevator bed. If you ask me, this is the smartest innovation we've looked at today. Think about it. With one press of a button, your bedroom disappears. Your living room doubles in size. Your office appears. And at night, everything transforms back into a comfortable bedroom. One room, for completely different purposes. For a relatively modest investment compared to the cost of building a custom tiny home, it's easy to see why this concept has gained attention among tiny home builders. The dog elevator. At first, I laughed. Then I realized this isn't really about dogs. It's about making tiny homes work for everyone. Whether it's an older pet, a family member with limited mobility, or simply moving heavy items safely, small lift systems solve real, everyday problems. Sometimes the smallest ideas make the biggest difference. The glass vacuum elevator. Now, would I install one if I were building a luxury, multi-level tiny home? Absolutely. Not because I need an elevator, because it completely transforms the space. Instead of hiding the journey between floors, it becomes part of the experience. Every time you step inside, it feels like you're living in the future. The DQ Tower. And finally, the DQ Tower. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it practical for everyone? Probably not. But that's not why it's important. The DQ Tower proves something much bigger. Tiny homes don't have to grow outward. They can grow upward. And that completely changes what's possible. It challenges the idea that small homes must always feel cramped. Instead, it shows how intelligent design can completely redefine small space living. Today's video wasn't really about elevators. It was about something much bigger. Innovation. Every one of these designs started with the same question. How can we create more space without making the home bigger? Some builders answer with moving beds, others with compact lifts, others by building toward the sky. Different solutions. One goal, making tiny living smarter. And judging by what designers are creating today, we're only seeing the beginning. If you enjoyed today's reveal, you're going to love what's coming next. Because in our next episode, We're stepping inside a tiny house that does something even more unbelievable. From the outside, it looks completely ordinary, but with the push of a button, it expands into a home almost twice its original size. You have to see it to believe it. So if you haven't already, subscribe to Tiny Home Reveal and join us as we uncover the world's most incredible tiny homes, one reveal at a time. Now I want to hear from you. Which feature impressed you the most? The elevator bed, the glass vacuum elevator, the dog elevator, or the incredible DQ tower? Leave your answer in the comments below. I read every single one. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and we'll see you in the next Tiny Home Reveal.